Good morning. Well, afternoon, technically, because hold on. There we go. So good afternoon. Welcome to the Chaos Cafe. I meant to start this earlier today to be a vlog, but I ended up going to the store and picking up some measuring cups and measuring spoons because ours all disappear. And now I have a full set that I can connect to each other. Um, because my nieces wanted cookies, and I was like, fine, I'll make you cookies. Well, I think my niece wanted to make cookies, but then she didn't wake up, and then she was like, oh, we're gonna go hang out with my friend at noon. I was like, Aunt Kat has a stream at 1. I'm making cookies now. So I made cookies, and then when I put them in the oven, my stomach was like, hey, we're hungry. So I made some Mongolian beef, white girl style, onion free, white girl style. Where is my lots of tissues? Um, so the girls have left. They got sunscreened up. Because last time G got some right here, like right on her face. So they got sunscreen. My stepdad was like, sunscreen, they need it. I was like, guys, I have sunscreen downstairs. It's okay. Um, so they left, and I put the cookies in the oven. I made the food, all of that. It is 12:30 now, so it's Monday. So this is probably gonna attempt to be a week vlog again. At 1 o'clock, I intend to start streaming. And we're gonna continue with what we tried last week, which is game and then productivity. Today, so this is the first day of this vlog. Um, Last night I started another hexagon cardigan. This one is going to be for me. So it's going to be red. It's going to be one solid color, unlike my mom's, which I changed colors on. So yay. We're going to see how long it takes me. So there will be no color changes. So I should only ever have ends when a skein is done and at the beginning and end of the yarn. And honestly, I shouldn't have anything really to weave in if I'm connecting them. Because depending on how I connect the ends, I might not have anything to weave in because of how you connect yarn. So I should only have 4 ends to weave in when I'm done with this. Because that'll be the full ends for the whole, well, maybe 6. Because I'm going to want to lengthen it too. And that's going to require ends attached. The cookies are done. They're out of the oven. They're cooling. I need to decide what game I'm gonna play. Do I want to play V Rising like I've been playing, or do I want to play like a grindy game like Graveyard? Well, V Rising can be very grindy, actually. Also, I'm so stinking excited. They're coming out with a Graveyard Keeper 2, and I want it. I want it right now. Lazy Games, Lazy Bear Games, please. I think it's Lazy Bear. Yeah, Lazy Bear Games is the developer and the publisher is Tiny Build. Please, please want game. Would love game. I don't know what my weird attachment is. I have actually yet. I should play Graveyard Keeper because I have yet to actually finish a game save. I enjoy the grind sometimes. I'm crocheting away down here. So yeah, maybe I'll play Graveyard Keeper before I do productivity, which I would like to this week. I do got to get my planner out and do actual plan stuff. So this week I would like to try and work on the notes for Blood Rain, specifically the Elder's Note cards, and get the character profiles for the main characters. That's a thing that I've just been not done. Work on the Hexagon cardigan, of course. Also Briar's Hollow. I would like to work on draft 2, chapter 2, but I still don't know where the print version is that I made, the copy with my written notes, which is fine. Guess I can just open the digital document. But I swear at one point I had that file, those pieces of paper on my desk, so I'm even extra confused of like where they went, because I feel like I moved them and then I set them on my desk, and I'm just lost on where these files are. I do need to take my allergy meds, especially because people have decided that Memorial Day also should equal fireworks and not just the 4th of July. And I am allergic to fireworks. Sorry. I know it's not you. Why can't people get into drones and drone shows? I mean, I do enjoy fireworks. The only reason I don't like them is I'm allergic to them now. But also, like, there are a lot of reasons for people not to do fireworks anyway, considering, like, animals and veterans, and, like, some of them, like, freak out or have flashbacks or things like that, and it's just weird. I'm going to set up the stream for the day. Again, I'm going to start with game and then do productivity. Aim for 6 sprints is my goal. I never drink my coffee. And it's cold. I'm going to go put this in the microwave. And then I'll have coffee, I guess, for the rest of the day. I've just done so much other stuff today. OBS, mix it up. So I will catch you up later, hopefully. And this should be the beginning of a week vlog, or I don't know, a couple of days vlog. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. This week will be a better week than last week. Hey, I just realized I haven't updated you like all day. So I played some Graveyard Keeper, and then I did 5 out of 6 sprints. I rearranged some computer files, like rearranged it. I got the space on my the free space from like 80 gigabytes to like 249 gigabytes free space. And then I found chapter 2. So yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to get actually working on that again. And I looked at Whispers of Tomorrow a little bit. I want to grab my physical copy. I might, so I did publish it in 23, I think it was. But I think I might read through it and maybe make a second edition rewrite. Just tighten some things up, maybe broaden some things out. And then I hung out in Discord with my friends. So, also there were children here, more children than were supposed to be here, because at some point, and teenagers are stinky. Guys, teenagers stink. So like they walked to the store and I went upstairs and I'm like, I need Febreze. And I Febrezed upstairs. So G, who is normally here because I help her with her school, she's here, but then E also stayed the night. I went home. So there are still 2 teenagers here. G said that she would she would read 30 pages tonight. Let's see if it actually happens. Because I said the only way E could spend the night is if G actually does schoolwork. Well, she's here because I was like, she doesn't do schoolwork when you're here. Hi, Sassy. So, yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow. It's like 11 something. So I'm gonna get ready for bed and then I will talk it to you in the morning. I didn't actually plan the week. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. Also, Wednesday's my injection. I don't know how I'll feel that day or the day after, because sometimes I don't get a fatigue hit until the next day, and it's just, I don't know. My body reacts slightly different every time I do my injection. So, I will talk to you tomorrow. So, as you saw, this morning, good morning, it's Tuesday. I actually went through and did some stuff, on in my planner this morning. I was also watching some vlogs, this morning, so that's why you would see me look up this way instead of looking at my stuff. I was watching some vlogs. So yesterday was Monday, which it's fine that I didn't do my weekly plan yesterday. It's fine. My week starts Monday. It's okay, it's Tuesday. So I have a rough plan for the week. I didn't put anything on Saturday yet because I don't know how Wednesday's gonna go. Is the thing. So Wednesday is injection day. I think I mentioned that yesterday. Sometimes I'm fine and I'm great and I'm able to do things. Sometimes I'm not. So depending on my energy levels on Wednesday, I don't feel any pressure or stress to get work hours in on Wednesday because it's a health day every 8 weeks. I just don't know how I'll react to that particular injection. So, I do have some stuff written down for Wednesday about like injection. Gremlin stream with a question mark. So maybe I'll stream, maybe I won't. I do have like pulled pork and mac and cheese in there just because that is something my niece requested for food wise, and the pork needs to thaw. So I have the pork out thawing right now. If I can get it started today, I just need it to a point where I can cut it. I don't want to like cook it from frozen. You technically can. I don't want to. But today, um, we're gonna do my stream similar format to yesterday. Start with game, then transition into sprinting. I don't know what game we're gonna do, but it'll be 2 hours maybe. This morning, before I even started on this, I got the vlog from last week. It is fully uploaded. I uploaded it yesterday, I think, or the day before. Like Sunday, I might have started the upload because I very, very roughly edited it. Because I was not emotionally there enough for that. But I got a thumbnail made. I got the description added, and I shared it to Ko-fi as early access. Which I just realized, is there a way I can change settings? No, it's fine. So currently the video is listed as unlisted, because if I schedule it, early access can't access it, or if I private it, can't access it either. So it's currently unlisted. Thursday, I have in my plan to schedule that to go live on Friday, and then I want to also have the WordPress blog post go up at the same time because I think I want to try and link the video into it. So there's that. So last week's vlog stuff is basically set, besides I got a schedule to go public on Thursday for it to go public on Friday. Last week I didn't do my week 7 post to the WordPress site, so I do want to go do that today. I want to draft that and post it and backdate it to last Friday, to the 22nd. Backdate it to the 22nd. I did initially write to do the draft for week 8 today. I was like, nah, that's a Thursday thing. The girls have laundry in the washer right now, but when they're done with their laundry, I'm gonna do some of my laundry. My mom has tomorrow off, so I want the washer to be clear for her tomorrow, but I do want to wash some laundry today. And now we get to the fun stuff on here. It is because I found my written notes. Can I actually begin working on chapter 2, draft 2 for Briar's Hollow? That'd be cool. And then I would like to start reading through and making notes again in Whispers of Tomorrow. And make the choice, am I going to pull the book and re-upload files? Like, is that a choice I want to make? Is that a thing I'm going to do? Or am I going to leave it as is and just continue with the series? Or make a second edition of book 1, which doesn't make sense to have a second edition of book 1 without a second edition of all of them when I don't have all of them done. So we'll see about that. I do need to let the girls know the washer's done. But so that is the plan for stream. Good morning. It is Wednesday. I forgot to update you again yesterday. So I ended up buying Paralives because I happened to have money at the time. Money I should have saved, I should have kept it. But it's an early access and I already love it. Like, I want you guys to know this. I'm already loving it. Before this video comes up of my first look at it will have come out already. So I did a live stream on my Twitch, and then I'm exporting the upload to my YouTube channel, and that'll come out on Saturday. Hi. You can't go that way. There's a heater. My hot plate's over there. So that happens. I made pulled pork. I made homemade mac and cheese. I fed us. That's what happened. I fed us yesterday. What are you doing, ma'am? We're joined by Persephone. I didn't do some of the things I thought I was going to or intended to do. But so today is Wednesday. It's meds day. This is my meds coming to room temperature. It has to come to room temperature for about 45 minutes before I can take it. Now, it depends on the day how I react to it. Sometimes I have a fine reaction, and sometimes I end up sleeping all day. It depends on the day. So, but Wednesdays are also Gremlin Day. So if I'm feeling up to streaming, I'm probably going to play Paralives again. But I think I want to do... So I didn't really look into build mode yesterday. I want to look into build mode a lot more. Like, I did some minor things. Like, I placed a couple of things. I didn't do any actual building, though. Like, I didn't put walls in or flooring in or none of that. And I want to do that. I think I want to do that And then, yeah, I think that'd be really fun. Also, like the Pira creator is you get to pick your height. Like you can have really tall people, you can have short people. They have so many life stages you can pick from. I'm loving it. Um, After the live, I definitely made some more people. I made a couple. I made a couple, so that I can try out the relationship stuff a little bit easier. I do want to experiment and see if a person can live off of their artwork in it, like without getting a job. I think that'd be fun. So I grew up playing Sims. Sims 1 is actually how I learned how to use a mouse and how to. Rosebud was one of the first things I knew how to spell, guys. Um, so yeah. um, when did The Sims 1 come out? Sims 1 came out in February of 2000. I was born in 1998. I was 2 when it came out, and my mom bought it, and I would sit on her lap and watch her play, or I'd sit behind her and I'd watch her play Sims. And then when I was big enough to be able to do it myself, I also was playing Sims from a very early age. And so I love Sims, but I've always wanted a life sim. Um, so I've played most iterations of Sims. Not every single Sims game have I played. I've played quite a few of them. But I played 1, 2, 3, 4. Sims Medieval, which is in the playstyle of Sims 3, which that is one thing I'm kind of upset with EA about, is Sims 4 doesn't have an alternate game. So Sims 1, I don't remember, it had like the PlayStation games that were very different from the computer game. 2 had Castaway and Stories. That were separate from the main game. Like you bought separate games. Sims 3 had Sims Medieval, which I absolutely adore and love. Um, I wanted a Sims 4 equivalent like that. I would have loved a Sims 4 Medieval. Would have been down for that. So hard. And it's easier to make it open world because of how Sims Medieval is. It's open world, but it doesn't bog down the computer like 3 does. So like I love Sims. I've played it on Game Boy, PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it was on this GameCube. The DS. Like I've played a lot of Sims. I even played one of the phone ones for a little bit, not for a ton of time, but for a little bit. So it's like, where's my adjacent game for Sims 4? Thank you. But something that I like about those adjacent games is that they have story mode, more or less. Not just the scenarios that once they're done, you can just keep playing the game. I really like, I love Sims and life sim games, but I want them sometimes to have a purpose or a quest line, which is why I think challenges are so appealing to people when they play Sims, like the creator challenges and stuff, like the player challenges we make. Paralives so far, and this is in early access. They released early access on Monday, like May 25th. They released in the early access. I'm loving it already. And they haven't added nearly everything they're going to have. They're not going to have paid DLCs. They're going to be free uploads. So I do understand that. So they're like, the game is currently $39.99. It will go up when it leaves early access. And that's understandable because if you're not having paid DLCs on a game, you're gonna need that. But it's like, yes, give it to me all. Give it all to me now. I want all of it. But please take your time. And it seems like it has your characters have purpose type of thing. It already has mods, guys. It's been out for 2 days in early access, and it already has mods. The mod thing I use, Wand, whatever it's called, it already has mods on there. Do you know how fast people move when they're like, F yeah, I want this type of thing. So today, after injection, I might be playing Paralyzed, either streaming it or just sitting here wrapped in a blanket playing it. My robe, I should get my robe. This is my attire for the day. We do nothing serious on injection day. We don't force anything on injection day. We just exist and do what feels right. So, I will catch you up later, maybe, or tomorrow. So. Hello. It is nighttime. I took a shower. I did make quite a bit of progress. Let me find my crochet hook so I don't lose my spot. I did make quite a bit of progress today. I'm on row 12, I think. Give me a second. Yes, I'm on row 12. So this cardigan is going to be for me. So I took my injection today. And today was a weird one. It made me, so normally I have like no appetite. I ate twice. And then at like dinner time, my body was acting like I hadn't eaten at all today. So I was like, I'm ravenous, which normally is the opposite of what happens. Normally, on injection day I have to force myself to eat. So I also made some scrunchies. So this one is with a treble crochet, and this one is with a double crochet. Definitely bigger, fluffier. But my little skeins of the Premier yarn that I get from the Dollar Tree, I can make 2 if I do it this way. These are probably going to go into my tote of randomness as potential Christmas gifts. It's a little just cute. Look at that. I kind of look at that little cloud. I think this is like the mint yarn or something, and then this is of course white. So I made these, as well as did, I'm on row 12 on that. I think I was on row 5 or 6. So I did 5 to 6 rows. I'm not done with row 12 yet. So we'll see the progress we get done on that tomorrow. Well, this is adorable. I did play. You actually saw me working on the cardigan at some point today. I played Paralyzed for a bit. I played Shop Titans for a bit. I watched a bunch of vlogs. hung out in a couple of live streams, chats. I didn't go live myself at all. I played Sims for a few minutes. I Melvor Idol for a little bit. I did a lot of randomness. But idle games I can play while crocheting. Sometimes Sims I can also do while crocheting. They didn't require too much mental capacity. I started doing like the ones that required more thought to them a little bit later in the day. But yeah, it's not cute. I mean, I like how fluffy these ones are. Functionally, I prefer these ones. I won't lie. Functionally, I do prefer this. It'd be different if I had like a cone of the yarn, but also, this yarn was mean to me, and this one was smooth like butter. I don't understand what that was about it, but also, I think I did more. So, when you make a scrunchie, you're essentially doing single crochets around a hair tie. So, like one of these, you do a bunch of single crochets, about as many as you could fit. I definitely did more on this one than this one. I did, I think, 40 on this one because I actually counted it as I went. So I did 40 on this. I definitely did more on this because if you notice the amount of ruffles, so I will probably also end up making myself some scrunchies because I have been using just regular hair ties, but scrunchies are cute and fun. So I am not the best scrunchie maker, but I can make them. Also, if you twist it just right, it turns into a little ball. And then if you flatten it, it's all pretty again. So I have a tote in there that these are gonna go in. But for now, oh, I don't want the cats to get them. I'm gonna stick them in this drawer for now. I had to fight Persephone over this bag. So this bag had my yarn in it. What else does it have in it? Oh, it has a bottle of water in it. Excellent. Cool. So it had my yarn for my cardigan. Plus it has this yarn. But Persephone wanted to take a nap in it. So she fought me for it. Mind you, there's a perfectly good kitty tower right here. She chose to fight me for this Michael's bag. So, but I'm gonna put the yarn back in here. I don't mind if she lays on it. It's for me anyway, currently. I don't know about this, but this cardigan, at least, is for me. She's my cat. It's okay if she lays on it. And then this is what's left, because these are really tiny skeins to begin with. I don't know if this is enough to make another scrunchie. I will try. This one should definitely be enough to make another white one. So I'm just gonna shove that there and hide up from the cats. I do need to brush my hair yet. But yeah. So that was my day. That was Wednesday. Tomorrow I should be streaming. I'm tempted to do no, I don't want to do that. We'll see if I play game or not to start tomorrow, the stream. I might end up just doing productivity. I did straight do productivity on Tuesday as well. But we'll see. So I gotta go clean my ears and brush my hair and finish getting ready for bed. So I will update you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Thursday. I am so drowsy. Sometimes the sleepies hit me the next day, and I think I'm getting hit with the sleepies. But I want to get work done today. I haven't physically seen her, but Persephone's down here doing something. So I'm cold. I need to do laundry. I need to get dressed. I plan on doing my streaming today. I've already done a couple of things this morning, actually. I didn't log that time because I didn't spend a lot of time doing it. So I've actually already done one of the things on my to-do list. It was already on here. And then I have something else I need to add that I already did. So Tuesday, I bought Paralives and I sent it to upload to my YouTube channel. So it's currently privated, but I need to make a thumbnail for that. And then, yeah. But the vlog from last week is now scheduled for tomorrow to go live at 10 a.m. I need the written post for tomorrow. But I also really quick wrote the post for week 7 because I didn't do it last week. It's like this long. It was a headache week, guys. Doc wouldn't let me leave without promising I'd tell her about it. So I kept it short. Because week 7 was a headache week. Here's my coffee. Yeah, yesterday you saw that I made scrunchies. That was not in my plans of things to do, but that's potentially 2 Christmas gifts. Or 2 items to go into Christmas stuff. And then I worked on my cardigan. I have a random beanie. Probably a Christmas gift. I have a big family, so the majority of the things I make, I haven't brushed my hair yet, by the way. So the majority of the things I make are Christmas gifts because I think I have, oh gosh, 29, not including grandparents. So that's just my siblings, step siblings, their spouses, and children, and my parents, like my both sets of my parents, because I have step parents too. 29 people. One of the things I do want to do today, I think, besides maybe getting some writing in, is I would like to actually gather my reference photos for C's Christmas present. I'm going to be taking an actual photo of each member of my sister's family. Possibly, if there is a family photo, I'll use that. But I'm going to cut out each person and make their actual silhouette, and do a painting with silhouettes and then the background. I gotta decide what the background's gonna be. But I think I hope it's gonna turn out nice. I hope they like it. My hair's itching. My skin that's like moving it away from my neck and my chest. And then I think all the others are getting Aristocat style family portraits, which means I could also start compiling Aristocats pieces. I gotta do sketches for those ones, for sure. But I might be able to manage silhouettes for a couple of them. But I do know my stepsister. I'm making her an Aristocats one because I was like, I have this idea. She was like, Aristocats. I was like, yes. One sibling that wants them. I love the Aristocats. I told my stepmom about it. She's like, yeah, she's a Disney girly. But I am only gonna do her and her 3 daughters. I'm not gonna include her boyfriend in the picture. because I have a bunch of canvases here that for Christmas I would like these paintings done, and that means I only have, let's say I should have everything done. I want everything done by Thanksgiving. Is when I want all Christmas gifts done. So I'm not trying to so if I want to make some extra small things, I can, but I won't be stressed about it. Technically, my sister's getting 2 gifts. My one sister, because I also have a cardigan I'm making for her, but that was supposed to be her birthday present. Y'all, I'm freehanding a cardigan like a hooligan. Like a fool, I'm freehanding a cardigan for my sister. Like, it's turning out really cute. But I have to take long breaks between it because I have to process what I'm doing next. I want to do better Christmas gifts this year than last year. I did small things. One of my nieces is getting a blanket only because I already started the blanket and I need to finish the blanket. It was supposed to be her birthday present, but it didn't get done by her birthday. Another niece is also getting a blanket for her birthday, for Christmas / her birthday, because reasons. Hi, sir. Get over here. This is my son. This is Hephaestus. You don't get to see him very often. He doesn't like the camera. Hi, son. Um, so a couple of kids are getting blankets. I do need to make my list. I need to compile a list of the actual gifts that I plan on making, so I can decide like who's getting a hat, who's getting what, of the random small things. I kind of want to do. I know for my stepdad, I think I'm gonna try and do a buddy painting in memoriam of the dog. May he rest in peace, and I'm gonna try not to cry again. um, so I might do a buddy, maybe a tiny one. Maybe I could also do another one. I have 2 here. I actually think I have 4 of this size. I have 4 of this size. For one of my nieces, I was thinking about painting her the Aristocats. I have various sized canvases, plus I have acrylic paper. I have watercolor. So this year might end up being an art year. Maybe. I don't know. Last year, everyone except my dad got crochet. My dad is the only one who got an art piece last year. And I want each of my sisters, plus my stepbrother, plus my brother, they are going to be getting a painting, like a family painting, is what I would like to do. For my friend, for my sisters. My one stepsister and her husband, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a family portrait because it's just the 2 of them and all their animals. We'll see on that one. I mean, I could happily make them a family portrait. Meow! Alright, I've been yammering long enough. Mainly about Christmas gifts. I should go get dressed now. Alright, it's Friday. At some point today, my mom is gonna help me shave my undercut. Temperatures are rising, and I'm more heat sensitive. Yesterday I ended up there was a conversation happening, and it ended up leading to me being like, I looking at fiber stuff, and people pay to get the book formatted with Atticus or Vellum by other people instead of buying the software. Which there are some ways that I can understand. Like they're like, I just want to write and publish the book. I don't want to learn how to format a book. I don't want to learn how to use a software. I don't want to learn how to do the thing. That's okay. Completely fair, understandable. So I was like, I have advocates, I have access to them. I wonder if I could do that. So I now have a listing on Fiverr and on my Ko-fi for commission services of formatting. Well, technically, Ko-fi has 3 because I did each book size separately. And I finalized that this morning. I'll add to it as time goes on. Like, I'll adjust it and stuff. I'm not sure if I'll get anyone for immediately because I am so. The pricing that some people have on there is wild. Okay, so one person was like 5,000 words for $10 type of thing. I was like, all right, fine. I will do up to for like a novella size up for $55 for up to a 55,000 word book. For a novel, so 55 to 85K, $75, and then the premium package. I called it a chonker. It's a chonker. It's 150, and it's 120,000 words and up. Essentially, you can add more words to it. But what I want to do is so like the process would be like contact me first to make sure you get the right thing or if I'm the right fit for you. 2, when I accept your order, we're actually going to do a consultation time slot, like either in a video call or over messages, so that I'm fully aware of what a person wants for their book, and I can make sure that happens. And then I format it. I do quality checks, and like I send the EPUB to my Kindle so I can scroll through it and make sure that that nothing really weird is happening, things that are supposed to show up are showing up, and then also send the PDF to like my iPad so I can go through it on there, double check formatting there, make sure nothing's all skewy and weird, and then when I'm done with my quality checks, to be like, all right, your images are showing up, your text isn't all wonky, it looks like the fonts we discussed. Then I would send it to the person ordering it, and then they do their proof versions of it, like file wise. And then if they're like, it's good, we don't have to meet again, it's done, mark the order completely done. If they're like, so there are some revisions that need done, we can meet up again and discuss those revisions, talk about it. I can share screen, go over all of that, and then possibly even get them the files that day, depending on what needs fixed. Or it'd be like, well, that's how EPUB works, and I can't fix it because EPUB breaks everything. It's just what happens. And then like a final delivery. I am saying I will keep your files in my system for up to 90 days. If like, so you want to order a print copy through Amazon or Ingram or something, and you're like, hey, so I was looking at the actual book, this thing is wrong in it for some reason, could you fix this? That would be a completely understandable and acceptable type of thing. And so I'd be like, yeah, you have up to 90 days for that stuff to get fixed. And then it's like, if you need me to, or if you're like, I'm not publishing this book, say it's, so currently it's May, say you're not publishing your book until December, so you're ordering your proof copy in November, that's fine. You can let me know and we can have a discussion about them. Like, I can keep your file for longer. I'll just make a note so that when I'm clearing out files, I don't remove yours. I'll have like file names and like when to remove them, so that you can reach out to me and if you notice any corrections, but no major edits. Like, your manuscript needs to be essentially done and ready to be formatted, because you really shouldn't be formatting your book if you need major edits still done in your book, by the way. But like that's how I kind of envision it. Is it's like author first approach of like, tell me what you need. If I can do that for you, I will do that for you. Type of stuff. And it's like all the packages include like ebook and print format, so you get the EPUB and the PDF files. Because Atticus and Vellum both automate a table of contents, I would also do my best to make sure like they're all linking correctly. That's what part of the EPUB check. The consultations beginning and end. Technically, the end one is optional. I do the quality checks and then client review and revisions, like up to 90 days after order starts. So if you think, I don't know, I hope people would. Is 55 too much for a novella? But then I talked to someone and they're like, no, like don't go below 150 for a novel. I'm like, oh, okay. Like even though I am using Atticus and Vellum, it's so that you don't have to learn how to use software to edit a book. And then eventually I want to do formatting in Affinity. I want to get to the point where I'm confident in my ability with Affinity to format books and submit files and do it that way. Type of thing. But I listed it on Fiverr and Ko-fi. So like if somebody wanted to hire me on Ko-fi, they could. Type of thing. Hi, Persephone. Yeah? Hi, baby. What's going on? Why are you running away? Why are you running? Why is the baby running? Here's your daily check-in with the Persephone, the purr baby. So I'm saying my time frame is like 14 days for basic and standard, 21 days for premium. But in reality, my goal is a significantly shorter turnaround than that. But that gives me plenty of time to make sure I'm doing all the checks and we're getting the meetings in. And I don't know. Is that a good model? I'm curious. I hope it succeeds. Like I said, I do want to get to a point where I'm formatting in Affinity, so it's 100% custom formatting and book layout design and stuff. But I'm not confident, and hopefully this would fund my getting to that point type of thing. I am tempted to put paid beta reading on my Ko-fi, not back on Fiverr. So for anyone who doesn't know, I had a Fiverr gig for book formatting, or not book formatting, for beta reviewing or beta reading, with like a reader report and stuff. But my listing was for fiction, for YA and adult, but the books I beta read was a children's book, which is super cute actually. Highly recommended if you have children. And then the other one was a nonfiction book. Like neither of these were actually what my listing was for. Guys, did you read the listing? I mean, I still did them. I got paid for them. But yeah. And that's how that happened. But so I got the book formatting posted and up and listed 40 gigs to be accepted. Let me check off my stuff from yesterday. The vlog is live. Last week vlog. I have actually stayed at 300 subscribers on YouTube. I'm at 300 subscribers, guys. That's awesome. So excited. And I'm trying to have actual videos come out like on Fridays, the vlogs, vlogs. And I want to have some other videos come out too, but those are going to require me to draft them and things like that. And then of course there's going to be Crochet 101 is going to happen, and stuff like that. So like if a video comes out on Friday, it should be a weekly vlog. If a video comes out on Saturday, it's actually probably a game stream replay. And then Tuesdays might be like a specific thing, or Wednesdays. I might have Wednesday be the lip videos. So occasionally I want to have like project videos come up, that type of stuff. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, little one. So yeah, there's your update so far for this morning. I plan on doing game and then productivity today. Hello, it's Saturday. So last night, late in the evening, I ended up going over to my sister's ex-husband's house to watch their kids. Well, they went out to eat. I don't know. Anyway, so today is Saturday. I spent part of my morning. I asked my stepdad, I was like, would you like to go on a quest and take me on the quest to acquire a lap desk? And then I had to explain exactly what I was looking for because I didn't want the legs. I wanted the pillow cushion. This is the best we could find. It's very green. Like very, very green. Look at this bad boy. It's so green. But because I removed the 6-foot table, I don't have an extended desk to have a dock camera. And I'm hoping that I can have this on my lap with the document camera, so on my desk this way, or turned, I guess, so that y'all are just looking at my lap. Especially because I want to do like the crochet 101 stuff. I want to do streams where I crochet, where I do art, which reminds me I should see what will fit on this thing. A big canvas won't fit on here, I can tell you that. That won't come out without me opening the door. But like I could do like little paintings with the overhead camera, drawing with overhead camera, like there are options. Or my planner fits on here quite well. I can open it up. Hold on. Where's the top? So also I didn't just want it for crochet purposes or for streaming purposes. I wanted it so that I could literally sit here without it being on my lap itself, but like on my lap. I don't know if that makes sense. And work on planner stuff, note stuff, other stuff. So 4 stores. It took us 4 stores to find one that was solid. The first 2 didn't have any. The third one was Walmart, and their lap tables, lap desk thingies had like spots that like lifted in it for your computer to like be raised and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want that. I want a solid thing without like a mouse pad and stuff on it. Like I just wanted a solid thing. So we found one. I wanted to get it in person rather than online because then I literally sat down on the floor in the store and sat like this, crisscross, just to see how it would feel. And you know what? That did work out in my favor. Just saying. But it's only 12:10, guys. Only 12:10. And I already had to go on it, and I've already gone on an adventure. And I do plan on streaming. I've also been up since like 6:30 this morning because cats. I did that. Excellent. I did all my tasks yesterday. Today, what should we do today? Take over the world. I wanted to do an art stream today. It's so think that's what we're gonna work on. I don't know. Problem is, I want to do like work on a painting, but it's not gonna be a small painting. It's a family portrait size painting. But because we didn't have Gremlin Day on Wednesday, we're getting a Gremlin stream today. And then I do want to make progress on my cardigan. I need 6 more rows, I think, before I can do the connection. Not sure on that. My mic has been fixed. Sorry about that. So, it is the end of week 9 of Q2 of 2026. So it's the end of the week. It is May 31st, so it's also the end of May. This week, I didn't get projects finished. I did end up crocheting a couple of hair scrunchies, and then one night I did make a bandana. Hold on. So I made like a bandana. First bandana I've ever made, by the way. Never made one of these before. But I did do it in acrylic. I think it might be better if I did it in cotton. I don't know. I do have some cotton yarn, so I could absolutely try. And then I also finished this beanie. This yarn is the leftover yarn from the cardigan I made my mother for Mother's Day, by the way. So I made a beanie. Probably gonna go into my Christmas tote, or if you're interested in purchasing it, reach out to me, I guess. It's blue, by the way. It looks gray. It's blue. It actually looks green. Cameras are weird. This is blue, by the way. It's like a dusty blue. I actually have an undershirt this color. It's a long john shirt that is this color, actually. I got that shirt from my dad. Anyway, so these are some crochet projects, along with 2 scrunchies I got finished within the last week and a half. I didn't mention these in the previous week's vlog, I know that. But I think I made these on Sunday night last week, so a week ago. And I didn't have Sunday besides the morning in the vlog last week. And I started a hexagon cardigan for me, so it's going to be solid red. I'm hoping to get it to at least the point where I can do the connection tonight. That'd be great. That is the first sleeve. I haven't made the second sleeve yet, so that's sleeve 1. Yeah, I acquired this so I can sit at my table. So I can sit here with it on my lap, and I can have document camera going, so y'all don't have to look at my lap when I have the document camera going, considering I don't have the table anymore up. Yeah, I attempted madness. I don't think, unless I did like corner to corner, I don't think graftans or tapestries are gonna work for me. Like 7 tries, decided no. So I'm already making clothes, blankets, beanies, amigurumi things. I don't need another crochet specific thing quite yet. Also, I did find all my crochet books, so I have them all. Where'd the other one go? There's one missing. this one is cool, and this one I actually made the mermaids out of here for my nieces last year for Christmas, or three of my nieces. This one's dragons and mythical creatures, but it really requires wire, crafting wire. So your dragons can stand up and pose. So these items might have to wait in here. I do want to make them because look at how badass this dragon is. That's cool, right? If you crochet and you're interested in this book, it looks really cool. I can put an Amazon associate link to this in the description. Hopefully, I'll remember because I got that off Amazon. I also got a crochet world of creepy creatures and cryptids. I've used this several times, specifically for primarily for mermaids so far. So these mermaids are cute. I will probably be making mermaids again. I won't lie. And then I do want to make this Cthulhu. I've made a Cthulhu head, but never a full Cthulhu. I also want to make a Mothman. There's a Mothman in here. I want to make that too. That's so cool. This is by Ricky Gustafson, founder of Crocheted by Ricky. I will share an Amazon associate link to this in the description as well. So also June is entering. So enough about crochet. I hope we can finish that. Oh no, we're not done about crochet yet. So I have a rough start to my list for Christmas, so I can start making my plan. And you're like, Kat, it's almost June. Only June. Why are you talking about Christmas? There are 29 plus people in my family. That's my parents, one sister's house, another sister's house, my stepbrother's house, my stepsister's house, my stepsister and her husband, and this one is my grandmother, and my aunt and uncle who also attend Christmas when we have it. So, and I wish I could give gifts to more people, like my grandma Kathleen, who I am named after. I would love to crochet and send her something, but I don't know what she would like. Or what size she is. So it's not like I can make her a cardigan. I bet she'd wear it. She'd look cute in a cardigan. I could absolutely ask my aunt if grandma would like a cardigan and what size she would wear. But so I have 21 out of 29 plus people roughly thought for. Now a note is I make gifts. I make everybody something, whether it's crochet or art. This year, more than just my dad is getting art. I'm hoping to make each of my siblings and step siblings a family portrait of a sort, either in silhouette form, like I'm actually going to steal their pictures and make silhouettes from each person in their household and make them a picture, like make them a portrait. Or in the style of the Aristocats. But like that's the gift for them. It's not the gift for their spouse or their kids. Though I don't know what to make my brother-in-law. I made him a beanie last year. Didn't quite fit him correctly because his was one of my earlier beanies. I'm sorry. So I don't know. I don't know. He also has a birthday in June. My dad's birthday's in June, and I want to make my dad a gift. I honestly might make him a beanie because I meant to make him a beanie for Christmas to go with the art piece I gave him, but I only had time for the art piece and not the beanie because I speed ran Christmas last year. So we're doubling the time frame for Christmas by me starting now. So I will be finishing my cardigan, and that'll just be the last thing for me that I will be crocheting. But then I will begin crocheting on blankets, cardigans, beanies, headbands, scrunchies, random amigurumis such as mermaids or kitties, or dragons. I want to make one of the dragons. I think one of my nephews would absolutely love a dragon. but I don't know if I can pull that off yet. I don't know if my Ami skills are up to par with that. Also bags. Some of my nieces, I was crocheting a bag, and they're like, I would love a bag. And I'm like, bag it is, child. So I think I have at least 3 bags to make as well, out of 29. And I don't want to just give them a bag, a beanie. Last year I was like, I wanted to give like a beanie, scrunchie, like a little set type of thing. So we're gonna see if Aunt Cat can make some sets of things. So let me pull up. I can't find it. Okay, it's on my other phone, which is not on. Anyway. So I think it'd be cute to make like an Ami and like a beanie or a bag to go with it, like similar colors or something. So like the mermaid, I did a mermaid and then I made a matching beanie with it. And then the girls got a beanie and a mermaid, and then you knew whose beanie it was because their mermaid they had the matching mermaid type of thing. So but it is the end of the month, so at some point in the next week, I want to review my goals for the year and then um, adjust accordingly. Be like, can I achieve these or can I not achieve these? Also, it is the last month. June is the last month in this planner. So I got the daily duo. So this is the first 6 months of the year. The other 6 months of the year is down here. So I'll get to move on to that one. And then I think I'm fully ready to give a review in how I use this Erin Conran. This is a cover that I bought separately. But yeah. So if you liked this video at any point, please give me a thumbs up for me to keep serving up some chaos. If you want to keep receiving chaos from me and whatever it is I brew and be notified, please subscribe to the channel. And remember, don't let the chaos take you.